Now, the second part of the instruction, which is question 2 now, is saying create a VLOOKUP. Now, what VLOOKUP means is a function in Excel. So, for example, now, maybe here now, I can say, okay, help me look up 103 and tell me the potential revenue. Do you understand? Help me look up 103. So, look at it now. So, it will come here, check 103. No, manually, 103 has a potential revenue of $10,800. That's manually for us. But in Excel, the VLOOKUP is a function. That's what they want us to use here. Use a VLOOKUP to display the potential revenue for every data. So now, that means they are saying using data from worksheet 2, create formula in cell 3, that is C3 here, that will display potential revenue according to the bid amount in cell 3. So we come here and we say, okay, when we come here, we say equals to VLOOKUP. Look at this thing now. VLOOKUP, ensure that it is correct. Now, the lookup value, that is, like I gave instant that time, you want it to be that any value that is here, that's what it will look up for. So that means the user will select the value here first. And don't forget that what we just did recently, the value here are based on the bid amount in our worksheet 2 here, if you remember. So any value there, so let's go back. Since we are not doing worksheet 3, let's focus the question. So any value that you see here, any value that you see here, then comma. Now, in this case now, we need the table array. That is the table that we want that thing to look up for. So we come back to our worksheet 2, then we select all the table array. Don't forget, please don't select the heading. Select just the data. Select just the data here, the table array. By the time you go back there, you'd have found that. So select the table array. So once you select that table array, comma. Now, potential revenue on that table array, this should be worksheet 2. Sorry, it's not worksheet 3, worksheet 2. Hope you understand that, worksheet 2. This first one too is because we are on worksheet 3, that's why I allow it. You understand? But the data that we are looking for is on worksheet 2. Now, you notice that if I go back here, my potential revenue, if I count it, this is 1, 2, that is number 1. Here, this is number, this is the first column, second column, third column, fourth column, that's number 4. So I'll come back here, and here, sorry for this automatic stuff there. Here, I'll just put the number 4. Why I'm putting 4 is because in this table that I selected, potential revenue is on column 4. This column 1. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. That is why I'm selecting 4 there. Do you understand? So sorry for that. Let's continue our coding here. So that's why I selected 4. So once you select 4, the next thing that you now want to do is to set the values. So if you want absolute value, you will use false. If you want approximate value, you will use true. What do you mean by absolute value? That is, you want exactly the value that is in that place to show. There are some times that you might want to approximate. That's where true comes in. But if you want exactly the value, you use 4. You notice that thing brought up something. So now, I'm still going to explain this better in case you are confused. You notice that in our worksheet here, the exact value for 103 is 10,800. So that is why we pick false here, so that it will give us the exact value. When you hit enter, you notice that because we have not set anything, that's why it's giving us random. Let's pick 103 now. You notice it's changed to 10,800. So anything you want to do here now, maybe you want to know the price for $77. Let's go and confirm whether it's correct. This is 77. You see, this is the value. So that's what lookup does. So we have been able to do number 2. Thank you. If you have any question, please just hit me up at the comment section. Thank you. Hit like and subscribe button, and also share with others.